divorced. Sorry guys, I'm talking about my husband Johnny Depp. Yeah, like I said, you couldn't tell me that man wasn't my husband. He was. Guys, if you knew me back then, you knew me as Adi Oluwa Depp. Adi Depp. Adi Oluwa Depp. Yeah, that was my name. So I guess you can understand why eventually it had to, like, we had to wrap that one up, because Adi Oluwa Depp, no. I just wanted to make this video, I guess, about my favorite 90s crushes. Like, I had a bunch of them. I went through these men like I went through these men like I was paid to. I'm telling you. I don't know what it is about the 90s. I mean, people make videos about this all the time. Guys, I feel like I should put you down. So that's what I'm gonna do. The 90s was a good period, guys. Like, it was just so good. I genuinely don't know why everyone looked so good, why the men looked so good. But I don't want to go on and on about that, because honestly, I believe that is a question that will forever remain unanswered. Like, for some reason, you can't get that specific look back. The men who are deemed as good looking in this day and age, they just don't got it like that. I'm sorry. They just don't got it like that. And it's okay. It's okay. As long as we got good looking men, our pickings are fine. Our pickings are great as women. Anyway, enough about biology. Let's get into my crushes. So yeah, Johnny Depp, he definitely was my #1 crush as a kid. Like, I don't even know where it started. Like, I want to say his Bob era is what got me hooked. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. And unpopular opinion, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion. Yeah, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was my favorite. Actually, it has to be the best. We're not gonna mention the Timothy Chalamet or Chalamet one. We're not gonna mention that. That is not even in the conversation, and I think he knows that. But yeah, moving on. I don't know exactly what jump started my strong crush on Johnny Depp. I don't know if it's his Willy Wonka days. The bob was given, the sass was 100%. But guys, I made sure to consume all of his movies, all of his projects, guys. I went so deep, I went so far down that rabbit hole. You couldn't tell me I wasn't Alice from Alice in Wonderland, where she met the Mad Hatter. Guys, I think it was the Mad Hatter that got me hooked on this guy. Like, I think that's when I fell in love with Johnny Depp, actually. It wasn't Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It was Mad Hatter. It was him as Mad Hatter. Like, he ate that down. No joke. Really and truly. But yeah, he really did eat in all of his roles. I loved him as Hansen. I forgot his first name, but I loved him as I loved him in his role as Hansen in 21 Jump Street. I loved that show. Oh my gosh, I loved that show as a kid, guys. And then there was guys, I don't know, I watched The Astronaut's Wife as a kid, and that was traumatic for me, but he was still fine. Like, he was still fine. What else? Guys, my mind is going blank, but let me tell you, just name a Johnny Depp film, and I will tell you if I've watched it. I'll tell you that I've watched it. If it's Pirates in the Caribbean, that one I didn't really get into like that, but I was a fan. I was a fan, guys. I can show you how much of a fan I was. Sorry, I just got out this folder and it was like, it's my year 6. It's my year 6 folder. I will show you the proof, guys. By the way, my hands are dry in this video, so we're just going to ignore that. But this is embarrassing. I'm not sure if you can see it, but this is called Pirates of, even though I didn't watch that movie, I still was a fan because it had Johnny Depp. But yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't think I spelled the Caribbean right. I spelled it as Caribbean. Starring Jack Sparrow, Adi Oluwa, that's me. I played Jack Sparrow, I guess. But yeah, I was a fan. I'll show you this too. This had to be me. I was low-key insane as a kid. Okay, so I made like a book about my life, I guess. It's called The Cool Adventures of Adu. It's not in color, so you guys won't be able to see, but Adu. Let's skip to the very last. Oh, actually no, let's look at the first page. That was me. That was Adu. Okay, let's skip to the last page. Oh my. Okay, so that is Johnny Depp. I don't know why he's looking like a b-boy, but should I even say a b-boy? He looks like a rapper, but a white boy rapper. So that's Johnny, and that is me. Awesome Adi. We're clearly on the red carpet and people are just, you know, flashing lights. You know, we're just that couple. We are just couple goals at this point. Yeah, guys, ignore the age gap between me and Johnny. Just imagine, just come along with me in my delusion, because I was delusional as a kid. I still got remnants of that delusion. I mean, we all do, guys, come on. But yeah, I'll show you the very last page. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay, so this one's gonna be a bit tricky, but so I made this, right, this portraits, it seems. So that's obviously me just chilling, you know.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
This doesn't have Johnny. Where is my man? Damn. But yeah, that was awkward. That one didn't have Johnny Depp. That had those are my crushes. We're not gonna tell you who those guys were. So we're going with the next one. This has to be my second favorite crush from the 90s. He's passed. He's been gone for years now. It was so sad, honestly, to learn about his death. He was he was so good in his roles. This guy, R.I.P., honestly. I had a thing for the 90s, so I used to just consume mainly 90s or even older movies, you know, so that's how I came across him. But honestly, RIP to the great River Phoenix. River was just guys, I couldn't tell you where I actually came across him. Actually, I know. The memories are just flooding back. It's like when I want to remember something, then I go blank. River Phoenix was my second favorite crush. Like, he was right after Johnny Depp. Like, and let's just like ignore the fact that he was gorgeous. Like, look at him. Look at him. Is he not just... we don't get Rivers anymore. We don't. If you think we do, comment down below and tell me who can top this, or who can, like, who is equal to River. Because really and truly, there's no one. But yeah, River Phoenix was that guy in looks. Obviously, we know that. When it came to his performances on TV and movies, the first movie I saw him in was The Thing Called Love. I think that's what it's called. A Thing Called Love. My mom actually was watching it, and I used to just be curious. I was a curious kid. I peeped what my mom was watching, and I was like, who is this gorgeous black-haired man? He is so brooding. He is literally the characters from my Wattpad books come to life. Like, that's how I could describe River in that role. He was just gorgeous. Like, he was so fine. So I was like, guys, yet again, I fell down the rabbit hole. I was just eating up all of his movies, all of his shows, from Stand By Me to My Private Idaho. Like, if you know, you know. Like, he was just that guy, you know. I would tell you now, my favorite movie that I believe he was in, I want to say this one, but no, guys, I'll get back with you in the comments. I'll get back with you on my favorite movie he was in. But if you know River Phoenix, if you watch any of his movies, if you were a fan, just comment down below your favorite movies of the man, because he was too talented to have passed. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so guys, I was just like searching through the crevices of my mind just to come up with at least a third 90s male crush, you know. I actually couldn't come up with any more, which is weird, because like I said, I go through men like pages of a book. Just swipe. Obviously, there's that page in a book that you keep a hold of, you keep a hold on, because something stands out, something is just so beautifully written on that page, so you can't really move on quite yet. I guess that's how I would describe River and Johnny Depp. River Phoenix and Johnny Depp, because like it didn't give crush anymore, it literally gave married. Guys, I want to emphasize how close I was to meeting Johnny Depp a couple of years ago. I just got reminded of What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Johnny with the long hair. I'm talking way past the bob. Ooh. Guys, I'm so embarrassed. I've never been so boy crazy in my life. That is a whole lie. If you knew me, you knew how boy crazy I am. You know. You would know. But yeah, those were my two main 90s crushes, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I was just rambling. I just needed a break from reality, and just going down memory lane, it honestly just helps me to relieve myself, you know, just to calm down after, you know, attending uni, just to take the pressure off a bit. And you guys are really there to just help with that. Honestly, I appreciate your support, guys. Like, I do. Make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to keep an eye out for my upcoming vids, because I got good stuff coming, guys. Peace.